Yo, Novatos, thanks again for tuning into yet another video. Infamous coming at you live from the West Coast, yet again, California. I want you guys to go ahead and do me a favor, smash that like button. Much appreciated. So let's go ahead and get on with the topic of today's video, and that is this little guy right here, the OSMO Action 2. So, you know what, let's say a couple good things before I start ripping into it. Man, the build quality in this thing is superb. It's amazing. I mean, DJI makes a lot of good stuff. I'm a fan of DJI. I've purchased their drones. I have their gimbals. I have a lot of their products. They're coming out with some really good, innovative stuff pretty soon. And that, you know, based off of this experience, that has me a little hesitant on what they're bringing. But you know what? They make high quality stuff. They do. And I mean, the Action 2 has a lot of those qualities. I've been talking to DJI about this product, and I mean, the build quality is great. Let's you know what? Let's go ahead and start with the pros. The overall quick magnetic attaching system that they have, it is great. I honestly was worried about that, mainly because magnets they tend to lose their strength over time. They have this fail-safe system where it kind of clicks in, and you can see that right there at the sides of here. As you can see, you have two latches on both sides, so that's what kind of holds the device together. And you also have it on their mounting system as well. They have it on the GoPro mounts, and they have it on all their brackets. So you know, you don't have to worry about this thing coming off. I've done a test where I've tried getting this thing to come off and slide off. It doesn't happen. So if you were wondering about that, it works. The other thing, along with the build quality, like I said, it's great. I am fascinated with the idea, but man, this thing was advertised for it to work like this. This is how all the advertising on this product, I mean, that's how this thing was advertised, for you to be able to use this camera like this. And that was the appeal of this thing. That was the appeal of being able to use this product like this, standalone, without this, without the touch or battery mod adapter, whatever you call these things. That was the appeal. But unfortunately, it just doesn't work. Man, I mean, this whole thing, like I said, I'm a fan of DJI, but if you're advertising it as a standalone action cam that you don't need the mod in the bottom, the battery or the touch screen one, and you're advertising 4K 60, man, that's yeah, it's not working out. I started thinking, you know what are the benefits of having it like this? I mean, how else could anybody use this? You know, I tried thinking, you know what, maybe we could attach this onto the forks or to the fender or something like that. And after giving it a try, man, it just does not. I mean, the magnets, they're not super strong. The overall system that you have here, you have magnets in here, and you have magnets on the bases or the mounts, and that's what kind of gives it strength. But as a lone device, magnet wise, they're not that good, or they're not that strong. Yeah, I mean, I'm gonna go ahead and just show you guys. This is clear, of course. So this is, I mean, this is what I was thinking, put it on a fender or something, but I mean, it's not that strong. I would not trust putting this on a metal surface and being 100% confident that this is not gonna fly off with just a little bit of the wind. All right, I'm barely just touching this and it's coming off. So then I'm just kind of like, man, so so how else can we use this if you can't? I mean, maybe if you're walking and you're not doing activities, then that goes against the whole definition of an action cam. You want to be on a skateboard, you want to be on a hoverboard, or you want to be mountain biking and be able to use this just to kind of move it from one part to another. Maybe you want to use it on this, or maybe you want to use it on the forks on your bicycle, or maybe on on a different surface. But I mean, if you're using it for action or sports, I just can't see you confidently put this on there and expecting it to kind of stay in place. There's just no way. I know I said I was gonna start with some pros, but I mean, the quality of the pictures, it's great. The touch screen is great. The sensitivity, the responsiveness of the touch screen, it's great. It's top quality stuff. I mean, and also another thing, the lag between the front facing camera and what you see, or what you're recording on the facing camera and what you see on the display, there's no lag. I mean, there's a little bit lag, but I mean, it's nothing to kind of throw you off. Kind of like on the Osmo Action 1, there was a lot of lag between what you were doing and what you saw on the front facing camera, but it still worked. I mean, it didn't throw me off. I mean, this is stuff that I'm accustomed to, being in the business or being in the photography. You know, I've been doing photography for a long time, over 15 years, and it just doesn't throw me off. Other people, who knows, maybe they get thrown off, but yeah, I mean, so those are the pros. It also has a wide field of view, 155 degrees, which is what you get with an action, with the Hero mod or Max lens. It's already on here, so you get a lot of those little things that I found useful. Yeah, I mean, like I said, those are some of the benefits: responsiveness, touch screen, the wide field of view, the horizon steady, rock steady. All of that is great. I've been a fan of rock steady since the Osmo Action 1. It's great stuff. It works. But the horizon steady is only good in 2.7K, and that's pretty much it at 60 frames per second. You can't use it in 4K or anything like that. But you know what? 4K, 2.7K, not a big deal. It's still great quality stuff. But let's go ahead and get into the overheating problems, the connection issue, the Android, the app that has been resolved. I recently downloaded the app once again today, and now the Android is recognizing the device. I don't know if they've updated it or after the video, but I saw finally I was able to get this connected on my Android, so that has been resolved. As far as the heating issue, the overheating, off the motovlogging, I said you could get about 20 something minutes. If you're not motovlogging with this device, with just the as it's been advertised, without this, the max you can record is about 7 minutes.
This is a bummer, man. That's a bummer.
Another con that I've kind of noticed by looking at it overall the last couple of days is you don't have a replacement of the glass or of the lens. You cannot replace this. If you're using this as an action camera, you're gonna end up dropping this. You're gonna end up smashing it. You're gonna end up probably getting a pebble or a rock into this, and there's no way for you to replace this. There's no replacement, kind of like on the Osmo Action 1. There is no glass or anything like that you could replace. It is what it is. You scratch this, you break this, you drop it, it's done.
Okay.
Another con that I picked up on with my test on the Action 2 is the lack of USB ports, SD cards, everything else. There's just nothing on this thing for you to be able to charge it, swap out the batteries, along with the lens, be able to replace that. There is anything on here for you to be able to modify this or improve it. This is 32 gigabytes internal memory, but that's not really true. That's not truthful. You only have about 20 something gigabytes once you consider the operating software that's in here. There's not a lot of memory at your disposal. 20 something gigabytes, that's not enough. 4K 60 or 4K 120, that's not enough memory. But like I said, this was advertised as a lone device to be able to use like this, the way you see it. You look at all the advertising for this thing, this is how it was presented. But you know what, it's not entirely all bad. I was able to get this to perform for 55 minutes, and after the update they released a setting where it's battery efficient, or battery mode or something like that, which is 1080-60, 1080p-60. I mean, it's 2021. You want to be able to record at the highest resolution possible because YouTube, they you know what, I'm not going to get into it. Anyways, yes, I was able to get 55 minutes out of footage with the battery mode with the screen turned off. That was the only way for me to be able to get up to 55 minutes. With the screen turned on, I could get about 34 minutes before it overheats, and waiting for it to cool down and then be able to record again. The max with the screen on, you were able to get about 47 minutes, or was that 30? Sorry, it was 35 minutes. Yeah, it was about 40 minutes tops. Just like this, you could get 55 minutes of footage in 1080p, 60 frames per second. So if you're looking at getting the most out of it and being able to record for longer than 7 minutes, you would have to put it in battery saving mode. That's the only way to get it to perform, as I believe in my eyes, and as in the advertising that DJI released. That's the only way to get it. 4K 60, it's just, man, just leave it alone. Don't even advertise it. 4K 120, I mean, they make it obvious that it's only about 3 minutes of recording. And 120, I mean, I guess, that's really something specific. So I guess you could probably pick your shots, be able to, select what scenes or what type of B-roll you're looking at recording. Who knows? As far as, trying to figure out how this kind of benefits, or how is this advertised to somebody? I just don't know. You guys leave your comments down below. Let me know how you would probably think about considering how to use this thing. I don't know. As it sits right here for almost $600, man, there's just I can't recommend this to anybody. I can't, unless you're okay with shooting 1080p. You also get the Horizon Steady option there, so I guess there is some benefits there, I guess. But you are cropped in quite a bit. That 155 degrees of field of view, it's not there with Rocksteady. Just like the GoPros itself, you could do horizon leveling, you could do hyper boost. It crops in, and the software itself, the image stability, all of that takes place. Not gonna get into it. This is just, I guess, the negatives or the cons, which is, there's plenty of. I just don't, I just can't recommend this for anybody that motovlogs and wants to be able to record it. Yes, it's light. It's 4.2 ounces. This itself weighs in at 2.1 ounces, which is impressive. Oh, and one more thing about the giveaway of the Action 2. It's not going to happen. This thing is not going to be with me much longer. So, yeah, thanks for tuning in. Thank you for watching yet another video. You guys go ahead and smash that like button. Go ahead and leave your comments down below. Let me know what you guys think about this thing. Be honest. For anybody that's out there and you're promoting this product, man, shame on you for reals. You should, I don't know. You know what? I'm not going to say anything. It's just seeing some of the videos and the positive reviews and how people, man, you guys are shills. Honestly, you guys just stay out there, stay safe. Don't believe everything you read. Life's a risk. Get out there and ride. Later.